Hi there. I had to move because Spectrum is coming over. The guys are going to do the wiring on the house. So I had to move into the old room. You guys remember this room. And we're going to do your part 2. Welcome back to your channel. This is Libra Light 2025. And the reason why it changed from the last name too is because this is the updated version of you. So I thought it would be really nice to name it 2025 to get all of this year also as you move into your next choices. I brought out 3. So now you guys could see the table, Chicoli, the 2 of Cups. We're going to go here first. 3 of Cups in your part 2. And this one, we're going to pull out the objective, okay, of part 1. And I'm going to go for the same time so you guys aren't online like forever and a day. 3 of Pentacles, we found out they could be from work, okay? 3 of Pentacles can be other things as well. I just want to let you know, Libra, if the whole work thing didn't check out, the 3 of Pentacles are also your comrades, like people who work with you, okay? They know you well. Associates is like the best way I could put it. It's not necessarily all family all the time. It's who's interconnected with you, okay? The closest relationship, so we'll put that up top. And then now I have a gorgeous 7 of Swords with a lot of stickers. And we have a pizza, we got a taco, and we got a red pepper in the 7 of Swords. Okay, we're going to go like this, okay? We're going to move around like that. And then just to show you, it's the clarifying reading for the star. All right, let's go for it. Let's see what we got to do here. Thank you. That was kind of a mess of a shuffle. What is the 2 of Cups to Libra's environmental person? I have the 8 of Wands today, okay? So the 8 of Wands can be talking about wanting to talk to you, reach out and touch somebody's hand. Make this world a better place if you can. Why do they want to use a messaging app? Could be. I don't know if this person used one like that. Page of Wands. They have news, okay, to share with you. That's where they're coming from. They have some news to definitely share with you. Let's see what's going on with the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Wands you're receiving. The 3 of Wands here is talking about somebody wants to move ahead with connections in your workplace, or it's like something here about like waiting to see what happens with your enterprises, Libra. Someone's trying to see from your partnerships what comes from that, because the 3 of Wands is like waiting to see what happens in your 3 of Pentacles. They're waiting to see what goes on here. You know, at first, I don't really like the feeling. I'm going to being clear with you. The Strength could be a Leo. Maybe this Leo is jealous of you in a way, okay? We have a Sag, Temperance, the Lovers with Gemini. Oop, fell out of my hand. They want a connection to you. I think somebody wants to find like common ground, or they admire you. That's how it's coming off, because what's interesting about Gemini being here is that they already feel like there's a connection here. You know what I get? They've been evaluating like where you come from, your friends, in the 3 of Pentacles. Little bit more on we have the 4 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, a missed opportunity. I get a feeling that this person has talked to you before. 9 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands. Missing out on a relationship with you. Clarify the 3 of Pentacles again, please. Thank you. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus with the 5 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, there I took a little pause too. They're seeing what you nurture, and like if you've ever been in lack. It's interesting because it comes off as a spy energy, like whether Libra has any lack in their life, okay? Because when she supersedes, when she's above in the reading with the connection card of Gemini, they're wondering about this as your situation. They're not saying they're left out right now. They're saying, has anyone ever put you out in the cold? And I don't like that, because that's what I was following through on. That was my initial feeling. That's crazy how it comes out in more cards too. It is nuts how it does that. Okay, angels, can I get the 7 of Swords? Just isolate the 7 of Swords for me, please, in part 2. The Page of Pentacles, that makes sense. The Page, they want to be your friend. Or like this could be like a copycat Libra, like someone who admires you, and there's like copycat energy. And then the Ace of Cups. They really want you to accept and renew the relationship. I have Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. 8 of Wands is Sag. You got another Sag here, Gemini. I will accept Capricorn and Taurus. Okay, so far. The Page of Wands, I don't want to count that as a fire sign yet. We will count the future fire signs that come in. But so far you have Sag. All right. How does Libra perceive this person in the past? How does Five of Cups? You view them as sad, that they're sorry for the way that they treated you. You view them as a little out in the cold too, and that they're dealing with the Five of Cups on their own time. So that's the only way it's going to check out. You view them as Scorpio energy of the Five of Cups. They're in remorse is another way you feel that. Maybe you have imagined them like bringing in an apology in the past too, for some of you. Very, very little group. Maybe only 10 of you have imagined them understanding that dealing with you is justice. That's how it feels in real life. 8 of Pentacles in your bonus and the Knight of Wands. I think this is you. I think you guys are the 8 of Pentacles. You're concentrating mostly on your work. The focus is in cultivating relationships there, positive energy. 8 of Pentacles is keeping with the momentum. If the Empress is working on the 8 of Pentacles, you're about to burst with something new, okay? You could be the one with the news, Libra. You know, you could be the one that comes out with some breaking news of your own. And we'll go for the Star. I'll pull this out. Show me Libra as the Star, and what are the cards for that? Thank you. Just one. The Moon. You're keeping things a mystery. Oh, how beautiful. Both of them are giving off this vibe of don't ask, don't tell me nothing with these two cards. That's really, really gorgeous, Libra. That it's kind of the thought you're going with is I'm not going to tell everything until I'm ready, or until something has popped out for me that I can actually speak about it. Okay? You could be keeping something secret to yourself. That's what I'm getting, that it's like maybe some of you hermit on your own, or you're accepting the last chapter for what it is, okay? And moving on with bright colors. You're not really looking back. That's someone who's determined, because you're not even speaking about what's new. The Moon. Okay. That came out for them in the previous reading. I just want to clarify their 7 of Swords again. 7 of Swords to the 5 of Cups. This person is in remorse and watching. And then you have the 5 of Wands. Oh, they want to pick a fight with you, or this person is angry. They had a fight with you in the past. Loud words I'm getting, like it was loud. 5 of Wands. I don't think this was repaired, this particular reading. You would have to have gone through these fives with them too. Like you would have to have the story with an argument and conflict with the 5 of Wands. And I got something about it being loud and disruptive or something. Even for you, Libra, like you found it disruptive to your life. And then they might even be watching you for who your friends are. What is that 7 of Swords to the 3 of Pentacles? The 6 sideways. The Empress upright. Now you have the Empress and the Star in the same reading. This is absolutely bonkers. This is it's bonkers, because we have the Star and the Empress, okay? And whenever I have days like this on the channel, when I read privately, even before for clients, that to me was a really nice combo of like you're standing in your power, okay? And something uplifting occurred there, uplifting combo. And they want to bring in like a peace offering is how the 6 of Pentacles feels, and maybe even a little gift, like a little gifty. 6 being fair to the Empress, bringing fairness to your door. What else do I see here? Respecting the friendship, the 2 of Cups, Clarify the Two of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Thank you. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. They want to change the path and the trajectory. Same thing as part 1. Even the title is lending to this, to gather all my notes, because the title rings true over here with part 1. Ooh, child is hot. Okay, 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, the Page of Swords, and we have a Queen of Cups. So we have Cancer portions here, air, and then we have the 7 of Swords, which is Aquarius moon signs. And you can take it as sun too. It's, for me, it's mostly an Aquarius moon card. Aquarius moon. There could definitely be a Cancer male or a Cancer female that you were dating. This feels right here like this was love, like a lover's quarrel at the end here. Let's check out that Page of Swords, because they view you as sweet, compassionate. You're doing the right thing. You're doing the just thing too. And maybe you're even being fair to yourself, is this combo. Because the generosity is going back into that person, is how I read that. You filleth back your own cup. A lot of you are destined to do something big with this combo as well. Because if she's leading by leadership qualities, Libra, if that's you as the Queen of Cups with your emotions, and it's more emotionally lived in nowadays, then this is why you've excelled so hardcore. And that's why you're doing so well, is because you're letting the healing evolve through you. Yes, okay. And then there's someone who notices that you do that, or you have a practice or an element of the way you do that. This is deep, because if you guys take like internal walks, or you exercise, or you do something else to like facilitate your healing. Again, I'm getting something about like exercise, you do something fun. Maybe you read books to go with tarot. Okay, like it's a deeper thing that you do. This person recognizes it works out for you. Okay, or it's the constant practice of. Maybe that's why we saw clairvoyance and clairsentience earlier, because a lot of collectives don't get that. The only ones that do are like the water signs, us, and anyone who's cardinal, which is Capricorn, Aries, and Cancer. Libra is one of them, so it makes the 4. What is the Page of Swords? And then the objective. Yep, because they miss you. They have a reminiscing of things. They miss the time that's gone by too. And this is a retrograde person. With apologies, maybe that offended you, but I have to say it, because they miss you, and times they try to shut it off as well. They try to shut off the Empress and say you don't even exist, when really you do. Okay, that's for my majestics on the channel, is you guys exist, and it's hard to ignore that, because you're going on to something bigger. They want to turn it, I'll put it like that, the Wheel of Fortune to the 6 of Cups. And Libra, you could be calling in your Wheel of Fortune as well. Sometimes the Wheel of Fortune is like the plans you have that are positive are destined to work out for you, because there's a little bit of cognitive attention to it, which means you've planned in the background. Show me that 6 of Cups, and then like what's their objective for real, the world. They could be mad about the ending. They could be dealing with that on an emotional level. The world, they're mad that you get to start one, because if Libra closed the world, then there's a new beginning right after that. It's the last major arcana. And that's why you're the Empress, because some of you implemented it. Some of you implemented it, Libra. There could be a Scorpio. There could be, who else was here? Aries, Leo, Sag. 4 of Wands. I missed that one. Let's go back to the 4 of Wands. What is the 4 of Wands to this person in Libra's energy? Should have, would have, could have. They should have invested in you. Because see, the regret is explained through this 4 of Wands. It's in the little cards always. It's not in the big majors, you guys. We know we pass through the major arcana. It's something our intuition talks about all the time. It's in the little cards. So when we go to tomorrow's video, the Death card, the 2 of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. They've rebirthed something of themselves. It could be financial. This person could have been after your money, or they went after a big amount of money, this King of Pentacles. I feel it is both. Like it could be a woman or a man. The King of Pentacles. And sorry, I sometimes when I stare at it, I get more downloads. That's why I pause. It's not that I don't want to show you guys. I just look at it in my hand because I'm getting something. It could be a girl or a guy, and then they're perceived, if you see by the tree too, they're seeing something off into the distance which you are experiencing. It could be very happy for you. It could be the enterprise you dreamed of. You see in the background, this is like your dreams in here, and they're staring from a tree. Retrograde. Share with me what you felt about today's readings, and thank you guys for welcoming with open arms the anonymous email new TV series on Netflix, no, on Libra Light Netflix. Thank you guys so much for accepting that, because it was a rather odd idea, and I love how you guys just embraced it and allowed the new content to come in. I really thank you for that. Bye bye.